Hello and welcome to Chill Game Build, the channel where you come to chill and where I play video games, build Lego and repair gadgets. This is Series 2, Episode 8 of my build and review series, and this is the second to last episode of Series 2. In the last episode, I built this, set 76915, the Lego Speed Champions Ferrari Utopia. And in this episode, I'll build and review this. Set 76914, the Lego Speed Champions Ferrari 812 Competizione. Before I begin, I will explain how this video has been broken down into 4 sections. Firstly, I will show you some details about the set and share my first impressions in brief. Then you can see a quick time lapse of the build process. After that, I will show you some web reviews that I believe are fair and honest. And to finish, I will share my own opinions and rate this set. So make yourself comfortable and enjoy the video. Here are the details from the Lego.com website for set 76914, the Lego Speed Champions Ferrari 812 Competizione. It was released in January 2023 and is still available at time of recording. It retails for £19.99 here in the UK, and it contains 261 pieces, which works out at 7.7 pence per piece. And it has an age recommendation of 9 years and up. Here are the features. So we've got a model for play and display. Kids can build a Lego Ferrari 812 Competizione. We have authentic details. The model features a detailed exhaust and headlights. And we get one minifigure. The set includes a driver minifigure with a helmet and wig. The following details were sourced from brickset.com and are accurate as of time of recording. There are 9 unique pieces in this set, and all but one are printed pieces. That one piece being a rounded 2x4 tile which was originally introduced in 2020, and it is now available in red. The Ferrari logo pieces stand out to me. We get the iconic logo printed on a half rounded 1x1 tile, and the torso features a smart casual Ferrari branded black shirt. And before I build, here are my first impressions, and straight away the first thing that really stands out to me is the bright red paint job. So classic Ferrari here, of course. Looking inside through the windscreen, we can see a bit of detail here, so interesting to see how that comes together. And I can see what I think is that printed 1x1 rounded tile that I mentioned earlier as a headrest piece there. The general shape looks nice to me. Going to be a little bit blocky, of course, it is Lego after all. And what else have we got? We've got no print for the minifig legs, but the torso is a nice print, I like that. And we've got mostly stickers for the yellow stripe. Next up, we've got the box cover. So we've got a beautiful sunny Mediterranean setting on a street track. That looks nice. Car really pops out here too. And we've got the Ferrari logo up here on the top right of the box. Next up, a bit more of a bird's eye view. And the shape of the back looks nice here, just nice and rounded. Flows down to the sides nicely there, bit of detail going on here. Yeah, it looks good. Here's a side profile and you can see a bit more of that side. Looks like we've got a sort of vent coming out here. A bit of shaping down here too, that's good. It's got a slightly leaning forward stance to it as well. I think the back is a little higher than the front. So there's a bit more bricks coming down here. Got a stud shooter there as well for the exhaust, that's interesting. And the same thing as the GTR in the same series, we've got the side skirts with the studs visible at the bottom. So I'm not keen on that, but I suppose they wanted to include that tiny bit of side skirt as detail. Here's the rear of the car, and we get a better example of those exhausts. Probably a bit too big, to be honest, compared to the scale of everything else, but they are quite eye-catching. I like the prints on the rear lights, they're nice. And we get a horizontally mounted 1x2 spoiler for the splitter. Nice. Oh, and there's those printed 1x1 unique bricks as well. One on either side, and then a sticker on the side of them too. Here's another shot of the front, so it looks like they've used a wide angle lens here to get an interesting sort of angle. This looks good. We got a sticker down here for the grille. And here's the back of the box. We've got the real car on the right here, so you can see it's quite curvy, but they've done good. Yeah, done a good replication of that, to be honest. I think that looks quite good. Looking at that, yeah, you can see quite clearly what it's supposed to be. They've matched the decals well. Got the yellow stripe going all the way through, and then this black stripe intersecting it on the hood. And the last two are lifestyle shots, so sets being put together there. See a bit more of the inside as well of the car. Another sticker there probably. And there we have a bit more of a sense of scale. So again, if you're already familiar with these 8 wide Speed Champion sets, you'll know generally what to expect anyway. So those are my first impressions and some details about this set. I hope you have found them interesting. Let's build. Here is the complete build for set 76914, the Lego Speed Champions Ferrari 812 Competizione. And before I share my opinions, let's see what customers have said about this set online. As always, I target the 2, 3 and 4 star reviews of which are not incentivized where possible, to get what I hope are more balanced opinions and comments. Starting with Lego.com, this set averaged a favourable 4.9 out of 5 from over 50 ratings. I agree with this 4-star review by Mega Juicy Snike. They said, "It's an interesting build, the roof doesn't quite fit with the minifig inside, but it's just passable. They feel it's a pity it has so many stickers, but if you're careful fitting them, it looks amazing on display." I think this is a straightforward review, which is fair and to the point. Over to Amazon.co.uk, where this set received an average rating of 4.8 out of 5 from over 700 global ratings. I found this 4-star review written in Swedish by Guyman HYP was fair. They said this is a solid car that can withstand being played with and looks nice on the bookshelf. They feel some of the Speed Champions cars are more aimed at being ornamental pieces rather than for playing with, and they think the car is both solidly constructed and looks really good, despite having too many stickers maybe. They recommend having tweezers or a hobby scalpel for easiest application. And again, I think they are right, this is a solid model, but again, too many stickers. This set got a 4.6 out of 5 on average on Brickset.com from over 60 ratings. And here's a snippet from Captain Rex 101's official Brickset review. They explain the Speed Champions include surprisingly few Berlinetta models, perhaps because their distinctive proportions are more challenging to build than rear-engine supercars, which are more common in this theme. The Toyota GR Supra encountered some issues, but this design appears much sleeker and avoids the bulky silhouette of the Toyota Supra. They think the forward rake is helpful in that respect, although probably more significant are the new wheel arches. They explain while these elements appear outwardly unchanged, the structure behind the arch has been updated, so the bodywork above the wheel arch seems lighter. However, the shape is certainly not perfect when viewed from the side, with an awkward transition between the bonnet and the windscreen. I like how they compare this to the similar shaped Toyota GR Supra to show the advantages and possibilities of the new wheel arch pieces. So, those were a few web reviews from different perspectives that I found most interesting. Over to my opinions. Here are my opinions of the Lego Speed Champions Ferrari 812 Competizione, set number 76914. I will start with 3 things that I like about this set, followed by 3 things that I dislike. Then I will rate it based on 3 key perspectives, being the build experience, play experience, and value for money. And finally, I'll give my overall verdict. Starting with what I like, and the first one being how well it is sculpted. So there are minimal studs on show, there's a few on the top, sides, and a couple on the back there. But other than that, it's mostly tile pieces and flat pieces. The rear flows well down to the sides, and the front end has a good down slope to it. And if we look directly from the front, it definitely looks menacing with the grinning grille combined with the printed headlights. I also like how the designer implemented these side recesses. So instead of using dark pieces to make it seem like there's a hole there, there is actually a physical crevice there. And the black side skirts go almost all the way around the base of the model, just like the real thing. And the second thing that I especially like about this model is the intricate rear design. So we have some unusual pieces combined with interesting techniques to make for quite an intricate design. The first thing that really stands out is of course these stud shooters. These are attached sideways on a module, so I'll just take that off there. As you can see, they just go into a stud piece there and then attach like so, and that gives just the right angle there for them to fit in between this 1x2 spoiler piece. and that fits just perfectly. I'll put that back together. Then over to the lights, we have a module on either side like so, where there is a 1x2 brick piece with studs on 3 of its sides to build up and down to create a seamless module for the lights. And they attach easily like so. And finally, the best bit for me for the back of this build is the spoiler module just here. So if I take off these few pieces, you can see that this lifts up like so, and it is in fact attached by these 1x2 rocker brick pieces, and it's a fairly simple module with a few stickers attached, and that clips into place like so. And when you push it down, it lines up perfectly, so there's no minor adjustments needed. And when you put the bricks on top, it gets locked perfectly into place, so there's not really any movement there, and it looks exactly like so. Also a quick one, just a quick shout out to the hood here, where this black stripe is mainly brick built. I do like that. There are a couple of stickers just here on these 1x2 tiles, but other than that, all of that is brick built detail. And the third like for this set is the detailed interior, so I'll just pop off the windscreen like so and take out the driver. As you can see, there are 2 printed pieces here for the headrest, which is very nice. We've got the Ferrari horse stallion logo there. There's hints of yellow showing through mostly the black interior. And we've got a sticker for the central console, which includes a little bit of detail, as well as a suggestion of 2 aircon vents in the center. The seats are also brick built, and the minifig is attached by only 2 studs inside, which makes it a lot easier to get them in and out. So those are the likes. Over to the dislikes, and the first one being questionable connections. So the whole build does feel quite solid. Doesn't feel like it's going to break, it's well put together. However, I do fear that some pieces are likely to be lost. So although I like the back of this model, I do fear stud shooters are susceptible to becoming detached during play. They are exposed and they're only connected via a single stud there at the bottom. And when you go to put these back on, they are a little tricky to get them to sit just right. Also, I'm tempted to actually remove the triggers, as they can interfere sometimes, as they can lock up with some adjacent pieces, causing a bit more difficulty to get them to line up. We've also got a few instances where there are single stud connections, such as these bowed tile pieces here on the top. They can easily be knocked off there because they're on the corner, and also down here at the front. I feel like that could easily be caught, especially when running along the ground, being so close to the floor. And one last one, the bonnet can also pop off if there is a bit of pressure applied to the front. That will also come off, but at least it's such a big module that it is easily noticed and can quite easily be put back into place. My second dislike would be the offset steering wheel. So it is a bit of an eyesore and can't really be unseen once you really notice it. So it's definitely offset there to the side. This is a common limitation to the design of the chassis, which can be solved using jumper plates, but not on this occasion. As you can see, it is much closer to the driver's left hand than it is to the right. My third dislike would have to be the stickers. So there are 23 individual stickers in this set, so that is a little too many. Speed Champion sets generally do have quite a few stickers, but 23 is still quite a high number. They could have possibly gone with a brick built design for the yellow stripe. They could have simply replaced these red pieces with yellow pieces and omitted the stickers and maybe printed the Ferrari logo. However, it might not have been as accurate as it would have been missing those black stripes on either side, but at least it could have saved, say, 6 or 7 stickers. So how would I rate this set? Well, for the play experience, this set gets a 2 out of 5 from me. It does work as intended. It will roll along a flat surface, although it has very low ground clearance, so it would definitely have to be probably a hard surface. There are no major play features, as with most Speed Champion sets. There is space for 1 passenger inside. However, although good looking, it's solid enough for play, despite the possibility of some pieces coming off. But there's not too much excitement other than it being a car and that you can get the driver in and out. For the build experience, this gets a 4 out of 5 from me. It took approximately an hour to complete. As always, I took my time. I often enjoy building these Speed Champion sets since the designers must get creative to achieve the shapes required to match the real life counterparts. There are 2 bags in this box. In bag 1 you build the whole back end of the car and apply a small amount of stickers to the back. And in bag 2 you construct the whole front end with some stickers as you go. And right at the end, to complete the model, you must apply the last 5 stickers to the bonnet. For the value for money, this set gets a 2 out of 5 from me. I feel the price is just about justifiable for this set. It's designed well and has basic play value. The price per part ratio is slightly more than other Speed Champion sets, so I feel Lego should have either included more printed pieces or reduced the price. This set retails for £19.99 and contains 261 pieces, so that's 7.7 pence per piece. In the States, this set retails for $24.99, which works out at 9.6 cents per piece, which is a little higher than average. According to brickinsights.com, for Lego Speed Champion sets, the average is 8 cents per piece and $17.13 per minifig. So once again, this set is over average. So overall, this set gets a 2.6 out of 5 from me. Yet another gorgeous Speed Champions model that has few studs on show. It has basic play value, and the price per piece is just about fair. Although I feel Lego could have either included more printed pieces instead of stickers to better justify its price. I'm sure car enthusiasts, and especially Ferrari fans, would be proud to own this Lego set. And I think kids would enjoy playing with this set too. And before I go, here are the spare pieces. And the spent sticker sheet. Here's a quick glance at the last few pages of the instruction manual. There are all of the 2023 Speed Champion sets, and as always, the piece count. Thanks for watching my build and review video. If you enjoy my content, please like, comment and subscribe. I would really appreciate your feedback so I can continue to improve the quality of my content. This has been Chill Game Build. Stay tuned for the next one. Over and out. Peace.